What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Crew Wild Run. Today I'm going to be making this Lamborghini Aventador into a drift car. So once again, I'm really sorry about the lack of uploads. There's a lot of annoying stuff going on right now. Basically, I'm probably for the next couple of weeks only going to be uploading on the weekends. Now this video hopefully is going out on Saturday, and I'm going to try and get a video out tomorrow as well. Next week I'm hoping to have a video Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but then you won't have any other videos until probably Friday again. So yeah, I am sorry about that. There's a lot going on right now. It's very hard work. I can only upload really on the weekends, so yes, I do apologize for that. So we've got the Aventador here. We are going to make it into a drift car. Now I would go orange, however I quite like this in white. I think it looks really nice in white. I mean, there's a pretty nice blue there. We have all our cars blue, so I think, I mean, that's also a really nice blue, but all our cars are blue. I don't really have many white cars, so we're gonna go white. We're gonna have a white car. Alright, for the front bumper, I'm guessing that's changing the lights. I don't even know. We can put some carbon on there like that. What is that? I'm trying to see what that's actually doing. It's slightly changing the lights a bit. We could put the whole crazy stuff on there. I quite like it without the carbon, to be honest. I think that's a little bit like this. I feel like that is a little bit over the top. So I think I'm going to go for... which one? Which one should I go for? That one? Yeah, I'll go for that one. Right, rear bumper. What shall we go with here? So we got some nice stuff. Oh god, it's all completely carbon there. We're not going to go with that one. We've got the crazy diffuser, and then we've got that one. Honestly, I quite like the first one. Yeah. Am I going to keep that one? Yes, I think I am. Yes, I am. I'm going to keep that one. Okay, side skirts. I don't really like that black on there, so we're going to go like that. I think that looks a little bit better in my opinion. Rims. We haven't got any standard official rims, so I'll have a look at these and see what I like. Alright, I'm going to go for these ones. Nice little rims there. Let's stick those on. Side mirrors. Do we want to go carbon, or shall we have it like that? Honestly, how is it from standard? The really tiny mirrors. I think, you know what? I think I prefer those. Yeah, I prefer those to the tiny ones. I don't really want carbon fiber. As for the wing, we could have the aero wing. However, yeah, it looks alright when it's driving, but it's just sat still. It doesn't look great. And this is a drift car, so it's got to have a big wing. May just keep. What's that one like? Oh, I don't know really. I don't really like that one so much. But I don't know about that one either, to be honest though. Should we stick that one on? Shall we do it? You know what? It's a drift car. Drift cars have big wings. We'll stick it on. And as for the hood, I think I'm probably going to keep it standard. However, what does a carbon hood look like? Yeah, I don't like carbon hoods on small little bonnets like that, where they don't kind of cover the whole thing. So we're just going to go standard like that. Then the only other thing really, we're not going to put any stickers on it. The interior, we're going to have a little look. We don't want to do too much. I think we'll probably just keep it how it is actually. There's nothing much I want to do. So there we have it. That is our drift spec Lamborghini Aventador. Looking pretty nice, pretty clean. Nice big wing on the back of it and a massive exhaust. Yeah, I think it looks awesome. So now let's go and take this thing for a drive. Alright, so we're here with the Lamborghini Aventador, going to do one of the Drift Practices events. I was actually going to do the current Summit Qualifier drift event, however, apparently you can't use an Aventador for that, which is weird because the cars that says you're supposed to use are supercars and sports cars. I'm pretty sure this counts as a supercar. I mean, it's you know, I would say that this is a supercar. It's not. Aventador is not a hypercar. I mean, I wouldn't class it as a hypercar anyway, so I don't know, that's a bit weird. Like, I could use like a Mazda RX-7, I'm pretty sure I could use my Ferrari 458, but I couldn't use this. And I mean, the 458 and the Aventador, pretty, you know, I'd say they were in the same class, both in the supercar class, but apparently the Crew Wildron does not think so. So how does this thing drift? Well, I don't really know how it's going to do. I mean, around these first few corners, it's not too bad. Oh, I think my cat's banging at my door. It loves doing that. That scared the shit out of me for a second there. Yeah, it seems alright. I imagine this has been converted to rear-wheel drive. I would just presume so, with it being now a drift car, because it would have been all-wheel drive before. And whenever all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive cars get converted, or whatever they do, whenever you have one as a drift car, it doesn't seem great. I had the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 as a drift car, and it wasn't great. I don't know, is this thing still, is it still four-wheel drive? I really don't know, because I mean, it doesn't seem to, I mean, it's actually going pretty damn well down this road. This is a very nice road that I've picked here for drifting down, with it being a downhill thing. We're gonna crash into that, bloody hell, I saw that coming as well. Yeah, this is a very nice section to drift. However, I don't think it's really my favourite thing to drift. I mean, you can actually keep pretty good, get pretty good lines and keep good drifts going with this thing. However, it's just not the easiest thing in the world to drive. I find my RX-7 to be a little bit easier. So we'll do one more drift practice and see how that one goes. Alright, so we've got another drift trial here. See how this one goes. So yeah, like I was saying, the Aventador is not a bad drift car. I do think it's a little bit nicer to drift than the Skyline. The Skyline is just, it's not very controllable, and it isn't particularly great. This, however, is a bit more controllable. However, it's not as nice to drift as some of my other cars. It just doesn't, I don't know, it feels a bit weird. The thing with the Skyline, which is a bit weird really, is that it's a bit hard to get drifting sometimes. Sorry, it's a bit too, is it a bit too twitchy? Yeah, it's a bit too twitchy sometimes, sorry. And whereas this feels like sometimes it's a little bit hard to get sliding. It doesn't get sliding in quite the manner sometimes that I want it to, which is a bit strange, I will be honest. However, it's not terrible. I will probably upgrade this thing a little bit and use it for some drift events. I am surprised that this thing can't be used for the current summer event though, because I mean, it's, oh god, I'm doing terrible. It's supercars and sports cars, and I would have thought this would have been classified as a supercar. I don't know, we're going to get close to that wall there, bloody hell. This is a bit of a, see, it doesn't really like these tighter areas. On the open kind of country roads where it squiggles around a bit and curves around, it's a little bit better there. It's not so great in this city area. Yeah, it's not as good at these kind of tight areas, which is not great. My Mazda RX-7 would be a lot better around here, even probably the 458, which is quite it's a bit too oversteery, a little bit uncontrollable. Like you see, around these sort of corners, these wider roads and wider corners, the Aventador is fairly decent. However, I don't think it's really the best drift car to go for. At the moment, I'll probably stick, oh, we're going off a bit, stick to my Mazda RX-7. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.